Good morning, everyone. It is G with aromaG's Botanica, and it's time for Monday tarot readings. I'm tired. It was my birthday this past Friday. I turned 57, and we spent several days ahead of time getting the house straightened up and the yard straightened up, and had a big get together last night. So we all stayed up later than we normally do. So many bottles of wine were consumed. So in a minute, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys a couple of the pictures, just so I can show off all the landscaping we've done in the backyard. So we set up a bunch of tables in the back. Here were a couple of our party pictures, just to show things off. Here, this is off of our pond. There is a flagstone patio, and Roy and Con and Nelson gave us a little impromptu concert out in the yard. This is our chapel behind them, where we light all of our candles for our clients. Reverend Roy and I do. And let's see, what else have we got? And there we set up for the tables. We grilled out. Roy was the grill master, and we had like hamburgers and hot dogs and cheese tray and salad and things like that. And this is the backyard in the daylight. So we spent many days getting everything set up to. Here's a different angle from the. Someone had mentioned it reminded them of the candlelight concerts at the Parthenon. So Maggie and I ran in and got all the candles that were that you see around there. So that was a good time. We're all just tired this morning. I see Joanna is in the chat. Joanna, just so you know, you supplied the wine for last night's party. Lots of people liked it. We went through about 5 bottles between the 13 of us. So let me pull a card for the energy of the day. I used to do by the week, but Nikki also reads, and it's like, let's just go by the day. What kind of day are we all going to have? Oh, no. Well, I don't want this kind of day. Betrayal, backstabbing. I'm not accepting this for the day. I think after the readings, maybe we'll just go home and go back to bed so this doesn't occur. But when you get a reading for something like that, it puts you on the defense to not put yourself in certain situations. What would instigate someone stabbing you in the back? Well, it may have already occurred, but let's say it hasn't. So today, just don't run your mouth where it doesn't belong. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Today, lay low to prevent that card from happening. So, what questions do we have? We have lots of people in the chat. There are 14 of you. Oh, I do have an announcement, by the way. Previously, we used StreamYard, and we streamed to our YouTube channel, which is the best place to watch these videos, not Facebook, because you can participate in the chat. Before, it would stream to our Facebook page and our 2 Facebook groups, the Folk Magic group and the aromaG's Mind and Body group, and it also goes over to Twitter. And Facebook recently disconnected the use of live streaming to groups. So now you will only find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, or I still refuse to call it X. So the first question is Marisol. Good morning. May I have a general card? Thank you. It's another lay low Marisol card. This can be like if you have intentions of jumping into some certain project or decision or something. It says sleep on it a little bit more. You need some downtime to really ruminate all the aspects of the decision. don't jump into anything. Sleep on it several nights in a row. Usually to me, that card means a month or so. Someone did have a question, AG. I tried to do a boss fix spell per your YouTube video from your store with a cross candle. The candle turned off by itself and wasn't lighting anymore. What can it mean? Should I or shouldn't do the spell? I've never had a problem with a cross candle burning before. That is unusual. Sometimes we have to act like it could be the science of the candle. So try digging out a little bit of wax around the wick, just a little bit, and to give it a better chance to burn, and then relight it. And then if you still have problems, it could be a magical answer that says you shouldn't be doing the spell. So try it first just to make sure it's not the candle itself. Give the wax a little bit more room. A tip when a candle won't burn too, usually in a jar candle, is if you have any other wicks anywhere, you can trim a little piece off and poke a hole right beside the existing wick and put it down in there and light it, and it'll kind of let the wick take over again. But probably not a good thing to do with figural candles because that will burn very quickly. Let's see. What do we got? Missy S. Could I get a general card, please? Missy, it's a good time to start new projects, things that are creative or things that you make with your hands or things that you do yourself. So it's a good time to get started on one of those things. Yes. Get busy. Hello, Magic Flies and Lynn. Miss Robin's Mojo. Good morning, Papa G. Hello, Miss Robin. You're up early for your time. It's like, what, 8:30 out there? Well, I guess that's not early. I'm up at 6. Living free and loving it. Greetings, Joanna Mansour. Let's see. Dawn Crosser. Happy birthday, Papa G. Can I come live in your pretty backyard? Well, you might have to bring a pop-up tent. I think we're running out of space. It's just all landscaping now. I don't even know where you put a tent up. But maybe I'll do some videos where people to meditate by. They just look at the yard, and you can pretend. Go to sleep watching the videos. And we're still adding to the backyard. We want it to be a cottage garden where all the landscaping you see will just be dense plants and flowers. But that takes many years and a lot of money. aromaG's reminds us, do us a favor and subscribe to the aromaG's YouTube channel. Joanna, why wasn't I invited? Because you live a long ways away. But your wine was present. Okay, so Joanna has done a super sticker and is going to get 3 cards. Joanna, did you ask a question? Let me see. I think you just went the 3 cards. We'll just see what the 3 cards mean. I think this reading has to do with your house. I know you've been dealing with the sale of a house.
It's about the landscaping.
Oh, is it about the landscape? Let me find it. Is that in there, Lady B?
Do you see it?
No, let me see.
She said 3 cards about the people disturbing her landscaping.
Oh, but people disturbing you. Okay, Lady B came in to tell me it is 3 cards of people disturbing my landscape. Let me re-pull the cards. Because I was going to do that on a general. I told you, Joanna, go out there and camp in the backyard in a tent. And not a real one. Take a paint gun with you. Hit them in the ass with a paint gun when they go out there and messing your yard. Okay, 3 cards in the landscaper. What's going on in the landscaping? Well, I think it's moving away from that happening. It may have happened in the past. I think in the future, though, it's kind of moving away from that, whoever was doing it. 6 of Swords in reverse. It's sort of like it's not really going to progress much beyond what has already happened. I think they're going to start to leave things alone. Then you have the Page of Cups in reverse, which is, mm, normally the other way around. This would be about offering a new type of abundance, a new project, something like that. I don't think I don't think you have to even replace anything according to what they've done. It's sort of like stand still. And then we have in reverse 3 of Swords in reverse. So I think the heartache and the worry in this situation is finally over. I don't think they're going to really mess with things anymore. I think they've done all that they're going to do. Whoever's messing with you and messing in your yard. So I think they've done the damage they're going to do. And you may find some peace in that now and be done with it. Let's see. I'm scrolling to find the next question. Are the Dawn, are the unhexing things I got working? I need to ask the cards. Are the unhexing things you got working? Are they working? The unhexing things that we got, are they working? I think so. It's herald a time when there's it's like new opportunities, new things coming up, a time of abundance. And so I think if that is what was, if there's a hexing work done to kind of keep you down, I think whatever you did is working, and there will be a time when you raise back up and things become normal again. Lynn wants a general card. I'm going to turn to Lenormand Lynn. I like to switch it up. All right, Lynn, there's something you got to whip into shape. This is the whip in the broom, which can mean cleaning up your act, whipping things into shape. It can be as simple as time to do spring house cleaning, or whipping things into shape can mean lots of things. It can mean getting rid of the people in your life that bring you down. It can be getting your own attitude in check about the way you see the world. So it's just a sort of a clean up your act card. And it doesn't always have to be your fault. It can also be, who are the people around you? What are you telling them you will and won't tolerate? And which can bring your energy down. Magic Fly says, what's in store for me tomorrow? Something mystical. Usually this card is about intuition, listening to your gut. I think tomorrow is going to have some magical elements in it somehow. See, it may be something as simple as look for little signs that may come up for you tomorrow, and maybe leading into the next day. For some questions you have, you may get some signs. Juliana, can I get a message? All right, Juliana, it's like this card is about, you got to open your heart and open your eyes. There's some stuff that you're just not wanting to see. And you've got to look at whatever it is, enable for you to move forward. So you're kind of closing off like, no, I don't want those messages. I don't want to hear about that. In order to move forward, you have to hear about it. You have to feel it and push through it, whatever that is. Miss Robin says, may I have a general card? Miss Robin, I know that you're feeling a little taken advantage of lately by some people, but it's the Empress card, which means you still have this need to mother people and to look out for them, and this card's sort of a reminder of don't lose that. Just mother and nurture the people that are grateful and have been there for you. Maybe skip the rest. And don't forget to mother and nurture yourself. Jay wants a card for the week. Everyone's in here today. Jay was at the party last night. Hello, Jay. Jay, you're moving into a time where you're listening more to psychic abilities. You need to find ways, though, to be grounded. There's some turmoil that gets in your way sometimes. And the Queen of Wands, she's very grounded. She's very down to earth. Find what helps you put your feet on the ground. I'm get a tickle in my throat. I must have some His Lordship coffee. Nancy, can I get a general card reading, please? Also, Jessica says, happy birthday. It's my birthday, too. Happy birthday, Jessica. Excuse me. Nancy, you're going to have some sort of communication come through the mail or email. It could be postcard. It could be mail. It could be hopefully not a bill you've been expecting, but you have some sort of question you're wondering about, and you're going to get some communication with it really soon. Kathleen, good morning. So, love your store. I'm a regular customer. I enjoy being grateful for a general card reading. General card. I'm still pulling from a Lenormand. There's something you've got to get rid of in order to get what you want. Usually it's just, our lives are so full of all the things we already have or the obligations we already have. Sometimes we have to get rid of something in order to make room to do or go forward with the thing we're wanting to do. So look ways to trim basic bullshit out of your life. Inspired soul. Will I be able to finish school this year, 2024? Yes, but somehow with the help of others. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. It's usually from people who are friends. The dog card is all about friends, friendship. But don't be afraid to ask for help if you need help. Because it says you can with help. Jennifer would love a general guidance card. Be ready to fight off some competition. Or stand your ground on something. There's something where it could be, it could be fighting off other people's opinions. So it just says sort of whatever it is, sort of stand your ground. Crystal Sky just says Becky Williams. I don't know what that means. Is it Nicey Miller or Nicey? Will I get a promotion with my current company, or should I go outside the company to get the career I really want? I feel a position opening up just for me. I think stay within the company. I mean, a bright future, or it could also mean if you move to another company, it's like that opportunity was getting ready to come the light was going to shine on you, but you bailed. So for now, stick with where you are. And if in a couple months, if things don't seem to be moving, don't be afraid to speak up and say, "Hey, I'm not being utilized. I can do more. Give me something more." Kimberly wants a card. Kimberly, there's lots of juggling you got to do this week. It can have to do with finances, where you're going to have to, whatever the thing you're wanting to do or you're needing to do, you have to cut out, maybe watch your spending or something like that. But it's about juggling money. I don't think there's anything for you to worry about. It's just, watch the overspending. Crystal Sky wants a general guidance card. We got lots of people in here. There's 28. I think there was 34 at one time in here. Well, Crystal Sky, I don't think this guides you too much because it's the cloud card, meaning it can go either way. Clouds either roll in with the dark clouds and bring gloom. I wouldn't say doom, but clouds also have a silver lining. So it's almost like it's not really offering you guidance. Let's pull one to go with it, since it is Lenormand. And they're often read in pairs. Here's the whip and the broom again. In order to clear those clouds away, there's something that you have to do to make room for the clouds to clear. There's something you have to participate in to make things go the way you want them to go. I hope that made sense to you. Becca Maria, can I get a reading specifically for my love life? And no, some people are asking, let's see, Juliana, did I already answer a question for you? Because you're asking in there. I can't remember, so we're going to do it again. Please remember, just ask one question. I go down the row. We're just doing one question per customer here for the free ones. But I can't remember, so I'm going to give you another one. But Becca wants to know, can I get a reading for my love life? It looks like things are on the rise there. Four of Wands is a time to celebrate and to welcome in new things. So make sure you maybe set up a love altar, or a little shelf or something with love items on it. Let the universe know you're open to and ready to accept love in. And make sure you tell it to drawing the person that's right for you. Some people focus on a specific person, and then, hey, if they it brings in that specific person, good. If it brings in someone better, that's even better. Let's see. Let me go back to Juliana, general card. Here's that other one. Time to stand your ground, fight off other people's negative naysaying stuff, and you just have to hold your ground. Now, Crystal Sky, I already answered a question for you, so I'm sorry, I'm going to skip over you and go to Rhiannon. My ex-husband is in a toxic relationship with this woman that is affecting me, his family, and himself. Will it last? First of all, I think you need a longer reading for that. Sounds like a lot of different stuff going on. I think that deserves more of an answer. Right now, it's lasting. Does he think it's a toxic relationship? Do they think it's a toxic relationship? Or do you, as someone who has emotional ties with an ex-husband, are you the one who thinks it's toxic? That could just be the way you're seeing it, maybe not the way they're seeing it. because it looks right now it's going to last a while. Jennifer Hartley, will I connect with my spirituality soon, please? I would take this as a yes. It's the house card, which means a place that makes you feel at home. This can not just be a dwelling based on your question, it can be a path, a religion, something that makes you feel at home. So I would say, yes, you will connect with it soon. You'll find just the right path for you that makes you feel at home. Jessica, may I have a card for today to see what's in store for my birthday? Lots of birthdays, lots of Taurians in here. What's in store for your birthday? Maybe a trip. The ship card can be about a trip. It can also be about moving forward. A trip doesn't have to mean you're going to Europe. It can be you're going to the local zoo or botanical gardens or something. So plan to do something for your birthday. Don't let the opportunity pass. Plan to do something, even if it's just a little outing with a few people. Jeremy Ring says, first time watching. Hello, Jeremy. We do this every Monday and Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And this is by aromaG's Botanica. So let me tell everyone, let me make sure I know where I'm at before there we're at Jeremy. Tell everyone right in the middle. Go to aromags.com because this week is 20% off essential oils and essential oil blends. So either if it's for aromatherapy purposes or you've been wanting mix some of those witchy potions and waiting to get a better deal on essential oils, now's the time to do it. 20% off. Back to, of course, every time I switch tabs, it unscrolls me. Here we go. Lori, may I have a general card, please? Lots of people in here. General card is you got to nurture yourself more. You're not nurturing yourself enough. You're paying attention to what everybody else wants and not taking time for yourself. So do it. Get on it. That was Lori. Jennifer Whitus wants me. I get a card. Look out for some deception of some sort this week. It's like that card that I pulled in the beginning, the energy of the week about getting stabbed in the back. I think this is definitely going to happen for you. So you might want to lay low this week. Don't jump into the fray. All right. We're already at a half an hour. I'm going to scroll the remaining questions and I'm going to answer 3 more. I'm just going to skip around like we always do at the end when we run out of time because there's lots of them. But don't forget, you can always save that question for Nikki on Wednesdays. Miguel wants a message from Spirit. Spirit says you're at a crossroads, time to choose. You got to pick one way or the other. Don't just stand there waiting. Just pick. You got to do one thing or the other. Carrion, good day. Can I get a card, please? Right now, you're feeling a little bit in suspension. It's like something is just not moving for you. You may want to consider maybe some spell work, some prayer work. There's something you're wanting to do that you're just kind of stuck. Something is holding it back. So do some sort of road opening work or something to get things out of your way so you can get going again. And then Mysterious Moon. It's the last one. First watcher as well. We'll check out the oils. Q, will my new puppy affect my life? I've had a couple in my life, but this one is super planned. The Judgment card. I think this just means it will become what you make of it. Do some training, do some bonding, but I think it will. Yes, I think it will affect you, but it all had to do with the affection you give the puppy, the amount it returns, and just I think there's something too that makes you. I mean, is there something that makes you where you're? Well, are you still a little wounded from the last one? Maybe they passed away or something. I'm not sure. But yes, I think it will affect you. All right. So we've gone a little bit over today. It's a little after 11 here. Time to start the day of work. Don't forget to go to aromags.com. Check out what we got. Books and tarot are back on the website, as well as all the incense. So go check those out. There's over 3,500 items on the aromags website. And come back here Wednesday, where Nikki Jean will read for you from her mini deck. She brings lots of decks with her. And we will see you then. This is G with aromags Botanica. Bye-bye.